Have you ever wondered what connects all life forms, from humans to animals, from nature to the vast cosmos? Spirituality, in its many manifestations, is the invisible thread that connects everything. Let's explore together how the cosmic void, seemingly devoid of life, actually hides a powerful symbol of this universal connection. Spirituality is a dimension of human existence that goes beyond matter and everyday experience. It is the search for a deeper meaning, a connection with something greater than ourselves, whether it is a deity, the universe, nature, or the very essence of life. But spirituality is not a unique or exclusive concept of man. It manifests itself in many forms and through different expressions of life, from the simplest to the most complex. In this journey, we will explore how spirituality is expressed in different spheres of life, from man to animals, from nature to the cosmos, also comparing the different human experiences through social strata and professions. Human spirituality, diversity of experiences and perspectives. Humans, since time immemorial, have sought to understand their existence and their place in the universe. Spirituality, in this context, has taken many forms: religions, philosophies, meditative practices, and lifestyles that reflect a deep desire to connect with something transcendent. Spirituality and religion. Organized religion is perhaps the most recognizable manifestation of human spirituality. Across cultures, religion provides a framework for understanding the world and our place in it, answering life's big questions: who we are, where we came from, and what happens after we die. These beliefs, accompanied by ritual, prayer, and community, represent a spiritual path that many follow with devotion. Spirituality in secular contexts. Not everyone finds spirituality through religion. For some, it manifests through art, music, or a connection to nature. Artists, for example, often speak of a spiritual experience in the act of creation, a moment when they feel connected to something greater than themselves. Likewise, many people find spirituality in science, the search for truth, and understanding the cosmos. Social strata and spirituality. Spirituality can vary significantly across social strata. The more affluent classes may have access to a wider range of spiritual experiences through travel, literature, and leisure. However, it is not uncommon for spirituality to be stronger and more palpable among the working classes and marginalized populations. For these people, spirituality often provides comfort and strength in times of adversity, representing a form of resistance and resilience. Spirituality in professions. Different professions offer unique perspectives on spirituality. Doctors and nurses, for example, often approach spirituality in the context of life and death, developing a deep connection to the concept of humanity. On the other hand, teachers can find spirituality in the intellectual and moral growth of their students. Farmers, working directly with the land, also often develop a sense of spirituality related to natural cycles and dependence on the environment. Spirituality in animals, a natural connection. Animals, in all their forms, embody a spirituality that is sometimes purer and more direct than that of humans. Although they cannot express this dimension verbally, their existence and behaviors offer powerful evidence of a spiritual connection with life. The spirituality of dogs and cats. Dogs and cats, who share our homes and lives, often seem to possess an intuitive ability to connect with our emotional states. Their presence can bring comfort and joy in ways that go beyond simple companionship. These animals demonstrate a type of spirituality based on unconditional love and loyalty, qualities that many humans hold sacred. Spirituality in wolves and elephants. Wolves, with their complex social structure and their nocturnal howls that sound like ancestral songs, express a spirituality linked to community and wild nature. Elephants, on the other hand, are known for their funeral ceremonies, a behavior that suggests an acknowledgement of death and a respect for their fellow men that transcends simple animal instinct. These behaviors indicate a form of spirituality that is deeply rooted in the recognition and respect for life. Spirituality in whales and dolphins. These ocean creatures exhibit a spirituality that manifests itself through their songs and social behaviors. Their complex vocalizations and sophisticated interactions suggest a deep connection not only with each other, but also with the marine environment in which they live. Some researchers hypothesize that these creatures may possess a form of consciousness that is deeply spiritual, an awareness of their existence that goes beyond simple survival. Spirituality in migratory birds. Migratory birds, with their epic journeys across continents, demonstrate a form of spirituality tied to the cycle of life and connection to the earth. Their flight, guided by forces we do not yet fully understand, is an act of faith and connection with nature that inspires wonder and awe. Spirituality in flora and the planet. Spirituality is not exclusive to animal living beings. Flora and the planet itself are carriers of a spiritual energy that sustains life in all its forms. Tree spirituality. Trees, with their long life and ability to regenerate, have been revered in many cultures as symbols of wisdom and strength. Trees teach us patience, resilience, and the importance of rooting ourselves deeply into the earth as we expand toward the sky. In many spiritual traditions, trees are considered sacred beings, living links between the earth and the sky, bearers of ancestral wisdom. The spirituality of medicinal plants. Medicinal plants, which have healed the human body and spirit for centuries, represent a direct connection between nature and spiritual healing. Knowledge of plants and their healing powers has been passed down through generations, often considered a form of spirituality in itself, a gift from the earth that goes beyond simple biology. The spirituality of the planet. Planet Earth, with its complex and interconnected ecosystems, is often seen as a living entity, a mother who nourishes and sustains all life. Many spiritual traditions recognize the earth as a sacred being, a living organism that requires respect and protection. This vision invites us to live in harmony with our environment, recognizing the sacredness of nature and our responsibility to care for it. The spirituality of the cosmos, the final frontier. Beyond our planet, spirituality expands into the cosmos, the infinite and the unknown. The stars, planets, and galaxies inspire a sense of wonder that leads us to reflect on our place in the universe. The spirituality of the stars. The stars, always an object of contemplation and mystery, represent for many a connection with the divine. In the darkness of the night, the stars remind us of the vastness of the universe and our smallness, but also our connection to something greater. In many cultures, the stars are seen as ancestral spirits or as signs of a cosmic order that guides our destiny. The spirituality of planets and galaxies. The planets and galaxies, with their precise orbits and mysterious interactions, represent a cosmic dance that inspires reverence and respect. Astrology, for example, is a discipline that seeks to understand the influence of these celestial bodies on our daily lives, suggesting a profound connection between the cosmos and our spiritual existence. The spirituality of the cosmic void. The cosmic void, the space between the stars and galaxies, is a concept that may seem paradoxical. On the one hand, it is an area seemingly devoid of matter, light, or life. On the other, this same void is the cradle of infinity, a space that holds immense and mysterious potential. This void is not truly empty, but rather a sea of possibilities, a cosmic canvas on which the universe paints its existence. In many spiritual and philosophical traditions, emptiness is seen not as an absence, but as a potential presence. In Buddhism, for example, the concept of shunyata, or emptiness, does not mean nothing, but rather the condition in which all things exist interdependently, without intrinsic existence. This emptiness is considered a source of creativity and origin for all things. Similarly, the cosmic void could be seen as the womb from which the stars, planets, and life itself emerge. The void as a source of creation. Modern science teaches us that particles and fields can emerge from the cosmic void thanks to phenomena such as quantum fluctuations. This process is similar to creation ex nihilo, where nothing can give birth to something. In this sense, the cosmic void can be seen as a place of immense creative potential, a manifestation of the latent energy that permeates the universe. This concept has strong spiritual resonances. The void is not just a place of absence, but a symbol of infinite potentiality, of a creative power that operates beyond our comprehension. In mystical traditions, both Western and Eastern, the void is often associated with the infinite and the absolute, a place where the mind and spirit can transcend the limitations of physical experience. The connection with infinity. For those who gaze at the night sky, the cosmic void between the stars can evoke a sense of connection with the infinite. This vast, silent space invites us to reflect on our smallness in relation to the universe and, at the same time, our connection to it. This dual nature of the void, as something that is both beyond our comprehension and part of our very existence, can be profoundly spiritual. Some people find this cosmic void a place of meditation where they can explore concepts of eternity, unity, and transcendence. Contemplating the void becomes a means of contacting the infinite, of expanding one's consciousness beyond the confines of matter and time. In this sense, the cosmic void is a powerful symbol of spirituality, representing the ultimate frontier of human exploration, both physical and spiritual. The void as a spiritual metaphor. Finally, the cosmic void can be interpreted as a metaphor for the spiritual experience itself. Just as the cosmic void is essential to the existence of stars and planets, the inner void, understood as a state of mental and spiritual stillness, is often considered essential to spiritual growth. Meditation, prayer, and introspection are practices that seek to achieve this state of inner void, a space of silence where the mind can be freed from thoughts and worries, allowing for a deeper connection with the essence of life. The cosmic void, then, is not just a physical space, but also a state of being that many seek. It is a place of stillness, potential, and infinite possibility. As such, it represents one of the purest and most mysterious expressions of spirituality, an invitation to explore the unknown both outside of ourselves and within ourselves. Conclusion: the unity of cosmic spirituality. Through this exploration of the cosmic void and the spirituality that permeates it, we realize that spirituality is not confined to a particular place or being, but is a universal phenomenon. From the smallest subatomic particle to the vastest and most unknown spaces of the universe, everything is imbued with a deep and mysterious connection. This void, which seems so distant and inaccessible, is actually the thread that unites us to all that exists. Ultimately, the spirituality of the cosmic void invites us to recognize the unity of all things. It reminds us that despite our apparent insignificance in the universe, we are part of a greater whole, interconnected through the all-pervading void. And in this recognition, we find a sense of peace, belonging, and wonder that is the very essence of spirituality.